Hey, I'm Harrison, and you're listening to my podcast. In this episode, I'm going to talk about economic issues affecting single college graduates today in America, and how conservative economic policies under the Trump administration and a Republican-controlled Congress would most likely handle it. Let's start with the most important issue facing single college graduates today: student loan debt. The cost of attending college has increased substantially, and more college students are borrowing money to help pay for the tuition. But student loans is leaving college grads with crippling debt, which takes a very, very long time to pay off. Here are some reforms to expect under President Trump regarding student loans. Caps and cutbacks on the Grad Plus Loans program. Currently, there is no cap for graduate student loan borrowing with the Grad Plus program. For undergrads, the maximum amount of subsidized and unsubsidized is set to $31,000 by the Department of Education. College students should expect more cutbacks and caps to the Grad Plus program. President Trump wants to reform the complex federal financial aid system into one plan that reduces the amount of time borrowers would have to pay before they would be forgiven. But this plan isn't consistent with what Republicans in office want to do. Republicans in office want to make income-driven programs less generous. As long as Republicans control Congress, President Trump won't be able to deliver on his promise for better reform of income-driven repayment plans. Another economic issue that affects college graduates is jobs. A major part of Trump's appeal is that he will bring back jobs that were lost from bad trade deals and businesses just shipping jobs overseas. He would do this through new trade deals, tax breaks for businesses that stay in the United States, and tariffs on imported goods. Trump's protectionist policies will actually accelerate the automation of jobs, rather than bring back jobs as he promised on the campaign trail. Automation of jobs is bound to happen due to structural unemployment, but Trump could accelerate this trend by pushing business owners to start investing more in technology so they can drive down labor costs and remain competitive. The service-based industry has a lot to gain from this rapid automation of jobs, not the manufacturing industry. A growing number of college graduates work in service-based industries that have a high demand for people with specific skill sets, such as computer programming, engineering, and etc. One last thing I want to talk about briefly is the proposed tax cuts by President Trump. Recent graduate students will likely bear the financial burden of his tax reforms. Either he cuts spending along with taxes, or he doesn't, and students and recent graduates will have to pay very high taxes to offset the massive debt that will result. Well, that concludes my podcast. Thank you for listening.